Have you ever wished you could live forever? It's a classic human desire, right? To see the future, to have endless time with loved ones, to accomplish everything you've ever dreamed of. But what if that wish came true? What would it actually be like to be immortal? Let's imagine a story. Let's call our main character Alex. Alex isn't a superhero or a mythical being. One day, through some unexplained cosmic fluke, Alex just stops aging. At first, it's incredible. Alex is 30 in the prime of life, and that's where Alex stays. The first few decades are a blast. Alex travels the world, masters a dozen languages, learns to play every instrument imaginable, and becomes a walking encyclopedia of knowledge. Friends get older, but Alex is the cool, timeless friend who's always there, full of energy and stories. But then, the years start to turn into centuries. The world Alex was born into is now just a chapter in a history book. The friends, the family, the love of Alex's youth, they're all gone. Alex makes new friends, falls in love again, builds new families. But each time it ends the same way. Alex is the constant, the observer, the one left behind to grieve. The joy of connection becomes intertwined with the certainty of loss. A beautiful sunset is tinged with the sadness of knowing you'll see a million more, but the person next to you won't. Imagine watching civilizations rise and fall. The Roman Empire, the Renaissance, the Industrial Revolution, the digital age. Alex sees it all. But with that vast perspective comes a profound sense of detachment. When you've seen empires crumble to dust, do the day-to-day dramas of humanity still feel as important? Alex becomes a ghost in history, unable to truly belong to any single era. The language changes, the culture shifts, the very landscape of the planet is altered. Alex has to constantly reinvent. To forget old lives just to make space for new ones, it's a lonely existence. Think about the simple things. What does it mean to have a favorite song when music genres become ancient history? What does it mean to have a hometown when it has been rebuilt a dozen times or wiped off the map entirely? Every memory becomes a monument to something lost. Alex carries the weight of 1,000 lifetimes, the joys and the sorrows of countless people. The human mind isn't built for that. It's designed for a finite story, with a beginning, a middle, and an end. Without an end, do the chapters even have meaning? Love becomes the most painful part. How can you give your whole heart to someone, knowing you will outlive them by eons? Each goodbye is a fresh wound on top of ancient scars. At some point, Alex might decide it's easier not to get close to anyone at all, to live on the fringes, an anonymous observer, to protect a heart that has been broken too many times to count. Immortality, the ultimate gift, has become the ultimate prison, a solitary confinement sentence with no parole, stretching into infinity. The world keeps moving forward. Humanity reaches for the stars, evolves, changes in ways Alex could never have predicted. But Alex remains the same, a relic of a bygone era, a biological anomaly. Is Alex even human anymore, or just a collection of memories, a living archive of a species that has long since moved on? The desire to experience everything turns into the curse of having experienced too much. Alex starts to crave the one thing that everyone else fears, an ending. The natural cycle of life, growth, and decay starts to look not like a limitation, but like a beautiful, perfect design. The finiteness of life is what gives it urgency, what makes every moment precious. It's the deadline that pushes us to love deeply, create boldly, and live fully. Without it, you just have an endless, featureless road stretching out before you. Our story about Alex is just a thought experiment, of course, but it makes you think, doesn't it? It suggests that maybe the beauty of being human isn't in how long we live, but in how we live. It's in the connections we make, the love we share, and the legacy we leave behind in our short, brilliant time here. The very thing that defines our existence, our mortality, is perhaps the greatest gift we have. It's what makes every sunrise special, every laugh a treasure, and every goodbye a reason to have cherished the hello. So the next time you find yourself wishing for more time, maybe take a moment to appreciate the time you have right now, this exact moment. Because in a finite life, every single second is a miracle. Thanks so much for watching and pondering this with me. If you enjoy diving into these kinds of big questions, consider subscribing to the channel. I'd love to explore more with you. See you in the next one.